Hey, in this video, we are going to show you exactly how to keyword research and find the keywords necessary for your business to succeed. And by the time you're done with this video, you're going to have a ton of keywords for your videos. You're going to know exactly what your market's looking for, and you're going to know exactly what videos you need to create. And what target keywords you need to cover in those videos that are getting searched. So it's going to be really valuable, this video. But real quick, I want to kind of give you a verbal rundown of this business strategy that we're doing right now. So right now, our YouTube strategy is really cool. It's kind of complex, but it's real simplistic at the same time. How it works is it's kind of on the same premise as if you're familiar with a charm bracelet. A charm bracelet's a pretty plain bracelet, and then you can add on charms to this bracelet, and you add on more and more charms that are, that represent the person or the bracelet itself. So, long story short, each one of our bracelets is what we would call our main keyword. So whatever main keywords that we find are getting the most searches, those become bracelets. For example, in my business, how to jump higher is a keyword that gets hit more than any of our other keywords, right? That is a bracelet for us. Now, how to jump higher off of 2 feet would be a charm. So what I do here is I figure out however many bracelets I can have. My business, typically with vertical jump, I have about 5 bracelets. How to jump higher, how to dunk, how to increase vertical. Those are 3 examples of bracelets. But then what I can do is I can go through and add as many possible charms as I possibly can. So for example, if we go back to how to jump, I can do videos on how to jump higher off of 1 foot, how to jump higher off of 2 feet, how to jump higher with the ball, how to jump higher to dunk, how to jump higher lifting weights, how to jump high. I can just add on as many videos targeting that main keyword, but each video is different. It's more content. It's taking it in a subtle different direction for each video, but that same main keyword's getting hit, as well as some additional long tail or secondary keywords are getting hit. So that's what we're going to figure out today. Sorry about that lengthy explanation, but hopefully that makes sense. So we want to kind of create your charm bracelet, so to speak, for your business. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a Google Drive document. And if you have Google Drive now, if you watch the video on your Google tools that you also have access to, because you now have a Google account you created in video 1, you have a Google Drive account, and I love using Google Drive. If you do not want to, you don't have to. You can use your notes, any word processor that you have. If you can use pen and paper, which is fine too. So what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to open up a Google Drive document. I'm going to click on Create, click on Document. I'm going to title this document, let's do Vertical Jump Business. And all we're going to do is, number 1, we're going to write the problem at the top of the page. Remember that one problem that we have to target. So my main problem is how to jump higher. Anyone who searches any of my videos, that is the reason why they're doing it. They're looking to figure out a way to jump higher, right? So next, what we want to do is we want to build a list of what they're searching for to figure this out, to figure out how to solve this problem. What do they go to YouTube and search for? So for me, how to jump higher, how to dunk a basketball, how to increase vertical, how to improve vertical leap, how to jump higher to dunk. And what I want you to do is I want you to come up with as many as you possibly can. There is no wrong answer here. I mean, I could go as far as how to jump off of 1 foot to dunk a basketball, okay? Something like that. That's probably about as far out, so to speak, and as multi-tiered as you really want to get. But just try. I mean, there is no wrong answer here. Do as many as you possibly can. If your list has 200, so be it. I know it's grueling. I know this is going to be a hell of a process, but you're going to be really glad you did it. For simplicity, I'm going to just stop, and I'm going to actually get rid of some of these, and I'm just going to do 3. Now, I'll say again, do as many as you can that target your customer, okay? That target the person who is searching for your videos. Now, and make sure it is problem specific. Now, I'm not going to do, it's not like I'm writing how to lift weights for basketball, okay? That's a little off topic. That's a little too far off topic. Stick to your one problem. That is step one, and all of these keywords need to target that one problem. Now, for how to jump higher, I could literally come up with 100 if I really wanted to. You can too, so try to get as many as you can. Like I mentioned, we're going to stick with 3. So the next step we do is we do our YouTube pre-search. So here's how this works. How to jump higher. Now, notice I'm not going to copy and paste this, because if I copied and pasted it, it would just pop up into our YouTube search. So I want you to log into your YouTube account. If you haven't already, make sure you have a YouTube account. It is important for this course, right? But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start typing in how to jump. Now, see right there? How to jump higher pops up. How to jump higher in basketball pops up. Okay, those are the only 2 right now that are really valuable to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. Okay, I'm going to add to that list underneath. So then I'm going to go back and I'm going to keep going. Jump higher to dunk. Now see what I'm doing here is I'm adding keywords. And higher in basketball in 2 weeks. And what you're noticing is these are terms that people are searching for. Okay, these aren't terms how to jump higher in volleyball. These are terms that people are actually searching for. This is your customer looking for you right now. So do not look at any of these keywords and say, oh, no one's actually searching for that. Yes, they are. This is exactly what they're searching for. Now, the key here is you should have videos, and once we get going, once we start creating videos, you need to have videos on all of these, okay? How to jump higher in basketball to dunk. Okay, notice that we're still on the first keyword here, right? Okay, I know this is a long process, but look at how valuable this is. Parkour is not a keyword that is important to me, so I don't need that. Sorry, I'm uploading or downloading backup files from my computer. Sorry about that. I forgot that was running in the background. How to jump higher off of 1 foot is the final keyword. Okay, so now this is a process, okay? I'm telling you right now, how to dunk a basketball would be the next one, and I'm only going to do a few more just to make sure you get the idea. All right, I need to slow down. How to dunk. Let's do how to dunk a basketball. How to dunk in 3 weeks. Now, here's where your moral compass kind of sticks in, because, for example, I'm not going to do a video on how to dunk a basketball in 3 weeks unless, number one, I can offer a solution that actually can do that, or number two, I can adjust that to how most of our players dunk a basketball in 3 weeks, or how some of our players dunk a basketball in 3 weeks, or can you dunk a basketball in 3 weeks, question mark. And then, using this training, some of our athletes have learned to dunk a basketball in as little as 3 weeks, you know what I mean? So your moral compass should allow you to make adjustments here. So how to dunk a basketball, and long story short, you can continue to go through, just make sure to target all of these keywords, and make sure to get the ones that apply. Now, how to dunk in NBA 2K14, how to dunk in NBA 2K13, neither one apply for me. how to dunk an Oreo. It may apply to me personally, but not for my customer base or my target market. But I don't really need, I'm an expert on that, so that's not a problem. But more or less, I'm going to slow down and I'm not going to go through and do all of these to save time because I think you get the idea. So once you've gone through each of your main keywords, so I've got some here, you know, for how to dunk a basketball. All right, you're going to hate me. But now I want you to go back through your new ones. So now let's see here. I've got how to jump higher in volleyball, for example. Okay, so the only thing that really pops up here is video. So I could actually just tack that on if I wanted to. All right, let's do how to jump higher fast is another example. How to jump higher faster, fast at home, faster basketball, fast exercises. Do you see how this is just adding up? We're talking, you're probably thinking, who the hell is searching for how to jump higher? That's such a little niche, right? Look at this. All right, so look at how many people are searching for this stuff and how, you know, how many keywords there really are. How to jump higher fast exercises. Okay, so now you're really going to hate me. So now we have this massive list. You probably already have 100 at this point. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back through each keyword again, removing the question. So instead of how to, this time we're going to search jump higher alone. So your new keyword search is just going to be jump higher. So we're going to go through and look at there, all new keywords that you can hit. Jump higher in 3 minutes. You're going to write them all down. Okay? Jump higher exercise. Jump higher in basketball. All right, so you're going to go through every single keyword at least one time through, removing the how. All right, so first step is to come up with as many keywords as you can come up with, right? Second step is to pre-search them and come up with any secondaries that pop up. Third step is to pre-search the secondary keywords that you find and write down all third tier keywords that you come up with. Then go through all of the keywords that you have in front of you, removing the how-to, and then researching all of them as well. So you're going to have a lot of how-tos, right? But then you're going to have just as many, if not more, without the how-to. For example, jump higher in 3 minutes, jump higher exercises. So once you're done, you can only imagine how many keywords you have, right? So here's what our next step is. We're going to take our list of keywords. I'm going to get rid of the ones that I just wrote crap in. So you're going to have hundreds, you know, at this point. Hopefully, well, no, hopefully not hundreds, but probably 100 plus is a safe bet, depending on your business. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over this handy little tool called the Google Keyword Planner. So we're going to go, I'm just going to Google it for you to give you an idea. So I just Googled Google Keyword Planner. I'm going to click on this first link, Google AdWords Keyword Planner. This is what advertisers use for PPC to find what people search for on Google, right? So this is pretty valuable to us because we are more or less searching for the same reason, just for a different purpose. We want to use it for free traffic using YouTube videos, right? So hopefully this doesn't take forever to load, and we can just pop on the Google Keyword tool planner here. Okay, so here we are. What would you like to do? The second option is get search volume for a list of keywords. So I'm going to go here. There's a box. You're just going to paste in your keywords. Go ahead. I don't think it matters, but go ahead and limit any spaces if you have some like I do, just to make it as clean cut as possible. And there we go. Go ahead. If you have targeting, if you are a local business, you can do location if you so choose. I don't really fool with anything of that matter. I just click on the search button and boom, there we go. It's going to go ahead and bust these up and it's going to give you both keyword ideas that people are searching for, as well as give you group ideas, which all you really want is to click on them, and you're going to click on what's called the average monthly search filter, and that's just going to put them in order for you. So the next step is to go through every one of your keywords, rank them from top to bottom based on searches, and I'd recommend go ahead and writing them down. So for example, if I were to go how to jump higher, 18,100. Now, going back to what we first discussed, the bracelets versus um, the bracelets versus the charm. This is a great example. All right, which one's the bracelet and which one's the charm here? All right, let's do higher to dunk. Okay, so 720. Now, as you can easily see, how to jump higher is the bracelet here. How to jump higher to dunk is a charm. Still valuable. I mean, I don't mind 720 people looking at my business a month. I doubt you do either. And then, you know, that list just continues, and you can, all we're doing by kind of re-ranking these search terms by how many views they get is we're distinguishing what's a charm and what's a whole bracelet, right? How to jump higher is an obvious bracelet here. So we're going to build all of our videos around that term. And we're going to do that for as many bracelet size terms as possible. So long story short, we're going to go through and make a list, and it's probably easier to do this in a table in like an Excel or something like that. I probably should have done that instead. But you're going to go through every single set of your keywords and rank them and put how many searches they are getting. Anything that is getting a large amount of searches for your niche. Now, given your niche, 1,000 searches a month may be huge for your niche, where your another niche may be, you know, 150,000. I don't know, but you need to figure out, because there are things that whisper and there are things that scream, right? How to jump higher is an obvious screamer. That is going to be an example of what a bracelet is for me. So if I were to go back here and click on a different one, let's see here, how to dunk a basketball. Let's do this. Let's try how to dunk. And I bet you that's going to be even bigger. Yeah. So how to dunk. See, that's the screamer here. That would be, and then how to dunk a basketball. So this would be the bracelet right here, how to dunk. And then the charm would probably be things like how to dunk a basketball, how to dunk off of 1 foot, how to dunk in traffic, how to dunk on people. Yeah, so here's 1,000. So that gives you an idea. So you're going to go through your entire list, breaking up what is a charm and what is an actual bracelet for every single keyword that you have in front of you. Now we take it through one last step, and this is a step that not many people do. The next step is we're going to take and go over to what we call our youtube.com keyword tool. Now this is a tool that was being said to be going out of business, and well, not going out of business because it's Google and YouTube, but more or less they were doing away with it, but they never did, and it's still here and it's still very strong. So what we do here is we just do the exact same thing. Enter one keyword or phrase per line. I'm going to go back and grab all of the keywords again, just for simplicity's sake. I'll do the first, let's do like the first 10. All right. So you're going to do this again with every single keyword that you've come up with. And real quick, before I actually do this, I do want to mention another great tool. There's a keyword idea button right here. So you can search any of your keywords, and it's going to give you even more ideas on other keywords that could be of value to you. It's not working right now, obviously, for some odd reason, probably because I'm on video, and things don't tend to not work when you're on video, right? But it'll give you more keywords to look through. Now, the YouTube keyword tool is our little secret. It's our little tool that no one really talks about, but it's so valuable because what you're going to see here is the YouTube search. This is how powerful YouTube is. Remember how to dunk? How to dunk was getting 5,000 searches on Google, right? Let's go back and verify that. All right, so how to dunk, pretty okay keyword, nothing special. Average monthly searches 5,400. Whoop-de-doo, right? Look at this. We go over to YouTube, how to dunk, 35,400 monthly searches. See the power here? So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out our bracelets really easy, right? So let's do how to jump higher for an example. Look at that, 35,400. Okay, so you can see how many. Now you're going to get a bunch of random crap here, so you're going to want to try to dial it in. And a cool way of doing that is to click the don't show ideas for new keywords. I only want to see the data for the keywords I choose. And what you're going to see here is, unfortunately, we're not going to get a lot of data because this is such a small niche. But there are ways to just more or less go through and get as many keywords as you can. And you're going to see the ones that really pop out. So how to jump higher dropped. But you're going to notice that you're going to get a ton that have views, and you're going to get some that don't have enough data. A lot of your charms aren't going to have enough data, but trust me, if they're looking for the bracelet, they're clicking in the charms, especially if they're showing up on the keyword tool. So once you get through with everything and organize, have your list. Every search term, every keyword, I want you to highlight or bold whichever bracelets that you have. No more than 3 to 5 bracelets starting out, those main keywords that people are searching for. And then I want you to list as many sub keywords or charms underneath each bracelet, okay? So by the time you're done, hopefully you have about 3 to 5 big keywords, your bracelets, with anywhere from 10 to 20, 30, 40 smaller charms underneath, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. And long story short, we just want to figure out what people are searching for, what your target market is searching for. Once you have that, you are golden. I can do videos on every single one of these search terms, and they are all going to get views, especially once we keyword them and tag them appropriately, which we're going to walk you through exactly how to do that in the videos to come. So that's all for this video. Once you are done, you can move on to the next video, but I think you're starting to see the value and the power of actually doing your research, right? All right, so that's it for now. We can move on to the next video.